Hey guys, today's Friday, March 15th. Now, I wasn't planning on making a video today, but the Storm Prediction Center just increased their threat to an enhanced risk of severe thunderstorms for portions of southern Texas, or level 3 out of 5. So because of that, I figured I'll make a quick video about it today. We'll be looking at the high-res NAM once again. It does a very good job at convective setups like this. So starting off this morning local time, everything is clear. But as we go into this afternoon, watch how we get rapid supercell thunderstorm development right around San Antonio. So if you live in the San Antonio area, expect potential for damage and storms in the region in just a few hours from now. Anytime you get supercells, you have very large hail threat. Some tornado threat today. I'm not expecting a lot due to the weak low-level shear, but I'll show you guys that in a second here. But as we go into this evening, watch how these storms move into the Houston area. Not as strong and not as supercellular, but I still expect very large hail in the Houston area. Showing the purple colors in some of these cells right there, indicating large hail possible. But back to the west and southwest of San Antonio, we could get a second round of storms developing this evening in this area here. These storms will also pose very large hail, maybe some tornado threat out there, but I'm very concerned about large hail, ping pong ball size, maybe baseball size hail possible with some of these storms to the west and southwest of San Antonio this evening. And then as we go out into later tonight after sunset, we notice how we have the supercells continuing to move to the southeast. Could get more widespread storms to the west of that near Laredo, but if storms start to merge quickly, the tornado threat will drop. And then going overnight tonight, not looking as strong. It'll start to look a little bit more messy between San Antonio, Corpus Christi, and Laredo, Texas into the overnight hours, but it's still showing the potential for some supercells around Corpus Christi overnight and to the southwest of that, to the south of Laredo, or to the west of Brownsville. So even overnight tonight, still could get some very large hail with some of these storms. I want to show you guys the parameters we're looking at here. So let me zoom out. We'll start off with the CAPE values, or in other words, how much energy we have in the atmosphere. Let's pause the time at around, let's pause it to this evening local time. Notice these these bright colors we have across southern Texas. This is indicating we have enough energy out there for thunderstorms. So not concerned about that. We'll definitely have the energy out there. Looking at the shear values in the lowest kilometer of the atmosphere, notice how we have very almost no color here across southern Texas, and indicating extremely low bulk shear of in the 0 to 1 kilometer above ground level. This is going to be the main reason why I'm not expecting any widespread tornadoes. Could get some, but I'm not expecting any strong tornadoes today or widespread tornado outbreak. But in the 0 to 6 kilometer level, we have very high values of bulk shear here across southern Texas, so there will be no problem I'd get in storm organization and longevity of the storms with such high bulk value, or with such high bulk shear. And then another thing is the helicity. Notice how we have extremely low helicity across this area of southern Texas. This is the amount of updraft rotation potential in the thunderstorms. With such very low helicity values, I'm not expecting tornado outbreak once again due to the very low helicity and the very low bulk shear in the lowest kilometer of the atmosphere. And putting all that combined, looking at the significant tornado parameter, which is showing the potential of any given tornadic storms, if storms can develop in this area. Notice how we have very low values. Basically everything is under 2 on a scale of 10. So once again, not expecting widespread tornadoes today, but looking at the soundings, let's go to a sounding here in southern Texas for this evening. Notice how we have very strong mid-level lapse rates and even very steep low-level lapse rates over 7 and 8 Celsius per kilometer. This is indicative of getting very large hail potential. That's why I'm most concerned about that today. But otherwise, notice how we don't have a lot of curvature in the hodograph. Very weak shear in the lowest levels. The indicator right here with the value of only 2 knots of shear at the lowest kilometer, but very high bulk shear of 60 knots. So I'm not expecting a tornado outbreak with this due to the low shear and helicity. But storms will stay organized today due to the high bulk shear values in the up to the 6 kilometer range. And notice how the helicity extremely low in the lowest kilometer. So once again, because of that, I'm not expecting any widespread tornado outbreak. But the very steep lapse rates have me concerned that we could get some very large hail with some of these supercells, and could get some limited tornado potential. So with that being said, that's all I got for today. Hope everyone stays safe in southern Texas. Have a good day, everyone.